Hello, this is David Berg. I'm a 4-star master distributor and a retired corporate technology executive. I'm here today to talk about business success with the new product line of Sisel Kaffe. Now, before I talk about the cafe line and coffee, let me just share a quote from Warren Buffett, which I think is very, very powerful. This is what he says: things you like to do should be a hobby of yours, but things the world does should be a business of yours. Now, how does this relate to what we're talking about today, coffee? Well, coffee is not a luxury. It's part of daily life. It's a big part of daily life. As a matter of fact, 255 million coffee drinkers in North America alone. It just kind of blows my mind. It is a powerful, powerful business tool. So let's talk about it as the business focus of coffee. Yeah, I'd say it's really got going a decade or so ago with Starbucks. Starbucks, decided to get into the business of coffee, pretty much just coffee. And they socialized the $5 a cup. $5 a cup. It's unbelievable. But, it's been very successful. And then it didn't take the fast foods very long to figure out that they better get on this bandwagon. There's a lot of money to be made. So what happens, McDonald's comes out with the affordable McCafe. And they kind of quit advertising about their hamburger and started advertising their coffee. Now, Burger King is not going to be outdone, and so they shortly came out with the iced mocha. And lo and behold, Dunkin' Donuts, who was a donut company, changed its logo to coffee. Why all this big move to coffee? Because there's a lot of money in coffee and a lot of money in drinks in general. Nestle introduced Nescafe, and lo and behold, Subway even now is open for breakfast. Now a coffee breakfast menu. Why? Because when people get up, what do they want? The first thing they want is they want their coffee. So, a few months ago, Tom Maurer, the owner and chief scientist of Sisel, decided that it was time for Sisel to get into coffee and produce the product called Kaffe. Tom's idea is he doesn't have to be first to the market, but he has to be best. And so he's produced the world's best tasting cup of coffee and the world's best compensation plan for people that are involved in building the business that has to do with coffee. So let's move on a little bit. Let's talk about coffee. What about coffee? Well, it's the world's most consumed drink, next to water. Think about that. Most consumed. The world's largest traded commodity after oil. It's huge. North America consumes 500 million cups a day. 500 million cups a day. I can't even imagine it. More than 80% of North Americans over the age of 18 drink coffee, and specialty coffee sales are up 20% per year. Big, big deal. I already mentioned 255 million coffee drinkers in North America. But this is the amazing part. Millions pay up to $4 per cup and drink as many as 3 to 5 cups a day. I say, wow, 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 wow. So what do we need to do to prepare for our own cafe introduction? Well, I think the first thing we need to do is, in any business you open, especially network marketing, you need a list of your warm market, people you know. Secondly, you have to prepare, and this is a perfect example of preparing a sample to give to people. So you prepare a sample package with a cafe sample or samples, and then information about the opportunity and the product. Then you have to prepare yourself for the invite, both mentally and emotionally, to be able to show your passion about what you're doing. So what do? Simple. 4 questions. Get your list and then start down the list. What are the 4 questions? First question is, do you drink coffee? And 80% of the people that you ask will say, yes, I drink coffee. Then you should ask them, how do you drink your coffee? Is it black? Is it, what? Is it mocha? Is it latte? What is it, right? Third question he asks is, what's your favorite brand? Well, let's assume my favorite brand is Starbucks. So then you ask the 4th question, when was the last time Starbucks sent you a check for drinking or recommending their coffee? Well, you know what the answer is. Never, right? Really, really never. Exactly. So that leads you to the point where then you can make the Sisel Kaffe invitation. And what is that invitation? Here it is. You pull out of your pocket, out of the packet, a sample. You say, here, this is a sample of the world's best tasting coffee that pays you to drink and share it. Powerful, isn't it? This coffee is made from Panamanian beans, rated #1 in taste for the last 12 years. Now here's some information on the income and the opportunity and the product. So then the invitation is continued. Try the coffee and let me know how you like it. And if you'd like to be paid to drink it. Next, let's talk again tomorrow. I'm anxious to get your personal taste results. Now in this process, you're going to kind of see people that are maybe a little bit interested in paying for the coffee or making a little money. And remember, and they start to think that way, you want to use a three-way, because this is a team effort. You want to use a three-way to answer their questions about the comp plan and maybe more about the coffee, and help them decide whether they'd like to be a part of our organization. Okay, this is easy. The invitation is easy as most people drink coffee. Really easy. Okay, the next thing is generally they're open to try the world's best tasting coffee. Why? Well, if you have the world's best tasting coffee, they're curious to know what it tastes like. Cool. So it's not hard. So before I continue on here, I just want you to remember something. This is a truth about network marketing. That more talk means less pay, and less talk means more pay. So you want to be the messenger and not the message. Okay, here's what's important. Let's kind of review. You have to say the world's best tasting coffee that pays you to drink and share. Once you do that, you're doing both. You're getting them interested in the product, which is the coffee, and interested in possibly in the opportunity. Second, you give them the 2-page brochure and the prepare to faint document, part of the information on the coffee and the comp plan. Third, you use your voice to have them feel your passion. That's what you're prepared for. And then you set a time for you to get back and learn from their taste. Now, what is this all about? It's all about being prepared. Opportunity comes to people that are prepared. So if you're prepared and you talk to 5 coffee drinkers, this can produce a Sisel distributor and 2 cafe customers. 5. So out of 5, you can produce 3. A distributor and 2 cafe customers. This is really powerful. Quite powerful. Why is it so powerful? Because we have the best tasting coffee. The world's best tasting coffee. And we have the world's best paying comp plan. And when you put those two together with 255 million coffee drinkers in North America, wow, what an opportunity. I ask you this question. How many of those 255 million coffee drinkers would you like in your organization? Because that's the opportunity. Best product, best tasting, best comp plan, pays the most, and a huge opportunity with people drinking coffee. So, again, my name is Berg. There's my phone number. There's my email address. Thank you very much.